Hello and welcome back to this Let's Play of Planescape Torment with myself, Waze, and our motley crew here in Curst is where we are. We were speaking to Dakon in the last episode, and we're going to continue our chat to Dakon, where we discovered that Dakon is bound to us. He's like as I referred to in the last episode, an accidental slave. So let's see where this
in enduring grow strong. What
dialogue
is your will?
Takes us. There are things I would know, Dakon. Okay, now where are we? How did you come to be in my debts? Okay, Dakon, it doesn't have to be that way. I know you I saved your life, but I can release you. I no longer wish you to be a slave. Consider the debt paid. No. Dakon's forehead creases in pain and his eyes stare through you. It is not your word that carries the weight, and your word will not free me. The word that chains me is mine. The torment is mine. I know in my heart that the chains remain. Words will not free them. Okay, but is there any way you can be freed? You must die a final death. Okay, well that's rather drastic. Yet your path is not death's path. There is no resolution to this matter. Vow. I like that one. Dakon, I swear I will find one. I will find one that sets you free.
Updated my journal.
Dakon's voice becomes ragged as if he has suddenly become sick. Know that you have added other words to my words. His expression is pained and his gaze meets yours. Now you have chained us both. Okay, I see. Is there anything else I want to know right now? Is there? Well, how about can I talk to you about your teachings? Dakon waits. I wish to give up my current profession. Nope, not giving up my current profession. I have read The Unbroken Circle of Zerthmon. I want to speak to you more about the way of Zerthmon. What did you come to know? Okay, I don't know yet, obviously. Still thinking over what I have read. Let's move on. Or never mind, I had other things I would know. Still thinking over what I've read. Let's use that. Okay, the small round stone is the unbroken circle of Zerthmon. Blah, blah, blah. Let's unlock the fourth circle of Zerthmon. You slide the plates into the configuration Dakon showed you, and a new ring is revealed. The ring carries the same script as you read before with the same geometries. You know the symbols, and you know that you can read them. Okay, let's read the fourth circle. Know that the rising of the people against the Illithid was a thing built upon many 10 turnings of labour. Many of the people were gathered and taught in secret the ways of defeating their Illithid masters. They were taught to shield their minds and use them as weapons. I like the sound of that. They were taught the scripture of steel, and most importantly, they were given the knowing of freedom. Let's continue reading. Some of the people learned the nature of freedom and took it into their hearts. The knowing gave them strength. Others feared freedom and kept silent. Interesting. But there were those that knew freedom and knew slavery, and it was their choice that the people remained chained. Oh, one of these was Vilquar. Let's continue reading. Vilquar saw no freedom in the rising, but opportunity. He saw that the Illithid had spawned across many of the false worlds. Their worlds numbered so many that their vision was turned only outwards, to all they did not already touch. Vilquar's eyes saw that much took place that the Illithid did not see. To the rising, the Illithid were blinded. Okay. Vilquar came before his master, the Illithid Zigitaris, with the knowing of the rising. Vilquar added to his chains and offered to be their eyes against the rising. In exchange, Vilquar asked that he be rewarded for his service, and the Illithid agreed to his contract. At the bonding of the contract, a dark time occurred. Many were the betrayals Vilquar committed, and many were the people that the Illithids fed upon to stem the rising. It seemed that the rising would die before it would occur, and the Illithid were pleased with Vilquar's eye. It was near the end of this dark time when Zerthmon came to know Vilquar's treacheries. In knowing Vilquar's eye, Zerthmon forced the rising to silence itself so that Vilquar might think at last his treacheries had succeeded and the rising had fallen. He knew that Vilquar's eye was filled only with the reward he had been promised. He would see what he wished to see. I'm very yawny today for some reason. I have no idea why. With greed beating in his heart, Vilquar came upon the Illithids, Zigitaris, and spoke to his master of his success. He said that the rising had fallen and the Illithids were safe to turn their eyes outwards once more. He praised their wisdom in using Vilquar's eye, and he asked them for his reward. In his greed blindness, Vilquar had forgotten the knowing of why the people had sought freedom. He had lost the knowing of what slavery meant. He had forgotten that his Illithid masters saw when they looked upon him. And so Vilquar's betrayal of the people was ended with another betrayal. Vilquar came to know that when Vilquar's eye had nothing left to see, Vilquar's eye was useless. Okay, let's finish reading. The Illithid gave to Vilquar his reward, opening the cavity of his skull and devouring his brain. Nice reward. Vilquar's corpse was cast upon the fields of husks, so its blood might water the poison-stemmed grasses. Okay, slide the plates closed and seal the circle. Speak to Dakon once more.
What is your will?
And the last piece of our procrastination before we go into the grain silo. Dakon turns to you, his eyes like polished coal. His blade mirrors his eyes for a moment as you address him, then he nods. What is your will? There are things I would know, Dakon. You know the drill. Okay, talk to you about your teachings. I have read the Unbroken Circle of Zerthmon. I want to speak to you more about the way of Zerthmon. What did you come to know? Okay, let's have a look. Okay, when one chooses to see what only what is before them, they only see a part of the whole. They're blind, just as Vilquar was by his promise. Okay. The first one, when one chooses to see only what is before them, they see only a part of the whole. They are blind, and just as Vilquar was blinded by his promised reward, so were the Illithids blinded to the true rising. When they heard Vilquar's words, and still yawning, they turned their sight outwards again, didn't they? And the rising was free to strike. That's just seems that when one chooses to see without knowing, they betray themselves. I'm going to go with that one, the second one. Okay, wrong one. By the sounds of it, Dakon's forehead creased into a frown. Then you have come to know nothing. You are one who hears the words and does not know them. Okay, I will study the text again. Let's try that again. And maybe I'd go for the first one this time. Which seemed too obvious. But was, of course, the right answer. So, the irony. The irony of that statement. Oh, know that you speak truly. Vilquar's eye blinded both Vilquar and the Illithids. The tentacled ones thought the rising to be no more. When the rising occurred, the ground drank deep of Illithid blood. So was victory born from treachery. It is a curious lesson. Why would it be part of the teachings of Zerthmon? Dakon's blade bleeds into a dead night black, and his voice deepens for a moment. You think he's angry, but you're not so sure. There is much about the way of Zerthmon and his path that is difficult to know. Okay, do you know why Vilquar's eye is part of the way of Zerthmon? It is part of the telling of how our people came to know freedom. It lets us know that there are those, even among the people, who are not of the people, and that even in the greatest treachery, a greater knowing may be achieved. Never stop learning, Dakon, hey? Never stop learning. You have come to know the fourth circle of Zerthmon. He takes the circle, and with a deft motion, he twists one of the links, so one of the plates slides forth. He hands you the plate. Meditate upon its teachings, and the knowing of it shall give you strength. Okay, I would know more of the way of Zerthmon. Dakon's fingers feel around the edges of the stone circle and he twists it clockwise, the lines clicking until they have settled into a new configuration. He then reverses the motion, resetting the stone. The next circle of Zerthamon is open to you. Study it, then I will hear your words. Okay, I will read it and speak with you again, but not right now. We have a decision to make. We do. Find Dona Quisho's friend. For the 5th part of the key, I am to find the grain silo in town. We have that in front of us. And find the pentagram inside it. Use the scroll near the pentagram. And free the fiend Agril-Shanak. When I've done this, I'm to return to Dona Quisho for the key. So I don't think there's a way around this. If there is, I haven't come across it. And there isn't much more to this place apart from going down here through the dump. And what your man said about the dump is that you may not come back. So, let's go in here and see what happens. There may be an opportunity to back out. Okay, we are in a grain silo. And there is a door. Oh, there's a stairs up. Let's go up the stairs. Here is the pentagram. And stairs down. That is all we have. Right. If we pull this thing forth, we should be able to send it back as well. What does the scroll... Where is this? That's a scroll of identity. Scroll of Agril-Shanak. Scrolls covered with gold leaf and scrawled upon with an ink that looks suspiciously like dried blood. The writing is irregular and chaotic, without any pattern that you can discern, and the feeling that rises from it is of incredible malevolence. Yeah, we're not comfortable with this. We are not comfortable with this at all. However, we must find the diva. We must. There's plenty of us. We may be able to control this. We may not. We shall see.
I'm gone.
Here we go. You see an empty pentagram. The air in it is dry and cold. A feeling of great evil permeates the area. We shall examine the scroll of Dona Quisho. 60,000 experience, not so bad. The air darkens for a moment and there is a sense of wind rushing through your head and heart. When your vision clears, a towering fiend stands before you. Right! You see a huge creature. It stands over 15 feet in height. Its massive torso sprouts 4 arms, 2 that end in pincers and 2 with clawed hands. The head is dog-like with sharp fangs and violet eyes. It gazes at you steadily. Greetings! The creature's gaze never wavers as it continues to stare at you. Finally, you feel a tugging at your mind and a voice speaks in your head. I feel a bit hoarse today. I think even when I'm speaking in my normal voice, I sound like Dakon. Greetings to you as well, human. I am Agril-Shanak. Why are you here? As seems to be my wont of late, I have some questions. Questions? This amuses me. You may ask. Who are you? As I stated, I am Agril-Shanak. What more do you need to know? Well, what are you? Some call me a fiend. Some a friend. I am Agril-Shanak. I am Tanari. I have achieved my status through hard work, treachery, blood, and fear. I am a creature of nightmare. He falls silent. Okay, who calls you fiend? The ignorant who cannot see beyond fear and prejudice. It is their short-sightedness that causes them to label me such. And who calls you friend? Those who desire power often see me as a means to an end. It is they who call me friend. Okay. Rather a vague answer. Ah, but it is an answer nonetheless. He leans towards you. It is the only answer I will give you. Okay. Some more questions. What can you tell me about Curst? You hear laughing within your head. I am not a native here. I cannot speak with any authority on the subject of Curst. To me, it is a prison. Nothing more. Okay. What can you tell me about Dona Quisho? I know nothing of her other than the fact that she is my summoner. This you already know. You hold the scroll. He points a clawed finger at the parchment Dona Quisho gave you. Okay, why did she summon you exactly? I do not know. I was intercepted before I arrived. We never spoke. He falls silent. Who intercepted you? I do not know. My captor has not chosen to reveal his or her presence. Who summoned you? We know it's Dona Quisho, yep. Okay. Dona Quisho sent me to free you. What's in it for me if I do? Or how do I do that? Which one of those? What's in it for me? In one hand sounds opportunistic, on the other hand it's a question of curiosity and a way to find out more information. So I'm going to go with that. Dona Quisho sent me to free you. What's in it for me if I do? My gratitude will know no bounds. I will lay the plains themselves at your feet. Free me. Okay, I need something more concrete than words. If you can't deliver, I'll just be leaving. Very well. You feel his eyes boring into you as he thinks. I will grant you a magical weapon, a weapon of great power, a weapon to bring your foes to their knees. I will grant you Heart Grinder. Okay, what the hell is Heart Grinder? Yes, a weapon dear to me, but one I would sacrifice for my freedom. What say you? Will you free me for Heart Grinder? The dilemma. What damage will be done if we free this fiend? This is the question. We don't know who intercepted. I'll think about it. Sort of desperate at this point. Something doesn't feel right here. If we have his weapon, does that weaken him? Okay. We know this is a risk. But let's do it. Yes, tell me how. He points a clawed finger at the edge of the pentagram. Simply break the diagram by erasing a small portion. He looks at you, his eyes boring into your skull. Okay. Let's do it. Let's break the pentagram. You kneel, touch the diagram, and a surge of energy washes up your arm. With a quick stroke, you erase a part of it. Just as quickly, the energy fades, and you hear a cry of triumph within your mind. Free at last! Okay, I'll take Heartgrinder now. Yes, I will abide by our bargain, human. The weapon is yours and freedom is mine. A fair trade. He glares at you for a moment and then a rusty axe appears in his hands. He offers it to you. It looks like nothing, but it is powerful. Take the axe. You have done me a great service and out of gratitude, I will not slay you. He points a clawed finger at you. Know this, however. If ever we meet again, you shall rue the day. Farewell.
Flames grow within me.
Okay, Ignis. It's got more powerful by the sounds of it. Okay, you see an empty pentagram. Done. What? Done indeed, but what have we done?
Ignis hears you.
Ignis is leveled up. Let's level him up. Extra spells, fighting skills have improved. Let's go into his spell book. Ignis' Terror or Infernal Orb. Okay, this one here. Fire of Destruction to destroy courage and strike fear. All creatures non-undead within a 30-foot radius flee in terror. If they fail their saving throw, a -1 penalty. I like the sound of that. We've already got one. We've got 2 infernal orbs. Let's go with that as well. It looks like that is it. Let's go back to Dona Quisho and find out what we've done. Yeah, it should be everybody, not just you, Ignis. It's not all about you. Where do we need to go? Yep, back to the tavern. Let's see where this takes us. I have a bad feeling about this. Now, Dona Quisho was up here. You're done, ain't you? Yes, you are, but where's Agril-Shanak? I left it stewing in the pentagram. You can go free it yourself. I've resummoned it. The rest is up to you. I'm sure it'll be around shortly. She cackles. And we shall make our plans and lay our traps, and they shall rue their mistakes. Oh, yes. She presses a bag of coins into your hands. Here's the last part of the key. As from the centre thrice to the utmost pole. Okay. Go on back and talk to Tainted Bass now. He'll steer you right. Still cackling, she gathers her belongings and scurries out.
My journal.
Right, the journal says... Okay, 5th part of the key. As from the centre thrice to the utmost pole. Okay, we're going to have to do some figuring out of this at some point, I think. Pushing them all together. But first, let's go and speak to Tainted Bass. See what the story is. You ready to go? There's no coming back. The door will be locked, barred, and magically protected once you pass through. You want to do this? Let me have a look at what you're selling first. Oh, here we go. Buy, sell. I just want to see if there's anything we need. A weak battle axe. We'll come back to that in a minute. Is there anything else? None of this I want to sell. What about you, Anna? Nope, we want all of those. A green steel knife. I don't think we need that. Dakon. We need all of that. Same with Morts. Stiletto. And Ignis. Tongs, leather apron, forge, hammer. I don't think we're going to need these again. So let's just get rid of them. I'm going to hang on to the iron ore, just in case. So we have the Axe of the Jester. Which... Oh yeah, this is the... Yep, that's a rather dangerous item. And this weak battle axe. 3 to 10 slash in plus 3. 1 to 6 electrical damage. Thaco plus 2. Single teardrop of the wielder's blood applied at the border where the axe meets the handle is sufficient to awaken Heartgrinder. Once applied, the drop of blood freckles across the blade and handle, giving it a dull red radiance. The glow from Heartgrinder pulses, matching the heartbeat of its wielder. No matter what the target, Heartgrinder is a powerful weapon capable of tearing through nearly any defences. Against targets with blood running in their veins, whether their own or another's, vampires beware, Heartgrinder inflicts additional damage as every stroke also smashes the target's heart, no matter what location the axe struck. Now that is quite powerful. The only question is, who can wield it? I'm not sure anyone can. I'm currently sporting Ravel's fingernail. Character. Fine. Everybody, come over here for a second. Let's have a little huddle. And I get the feeling no one else is going to be able to use this anyway. Cannot use. Cannot use. Mort definitely can't use it because he...
Oh, sure. I'll just swing it with my arms.
I had to do it. I had to do it. Yeah. Can't use it. No. So what we have basically is something that we could possibly sell. Unless we get another party member at some point. Who knows? Right. Let's... I do think we want to sleep. Just make sure we have all spells. I'd like to rest at the inn first. We will go merchant. And we will rent. Oh, God. You may not rest when your party is scattered. Everyone come in a little huddle again. Grace, what are you doing over there? You're going to mess with the huddle. That's it. Everyone's together. Ignis, now you're doing it. Let's see if this huddle is acceptable. Merchant rent. Yes, I'm sure. Okay. Everybody should have all their spells back. That's a nice big list of spells. So, let's speak to Tainted Bass. And yes, we're ready now. There's no coming back. Okay, not yet. Not yet. Let's have a quick look at the journal. What quests have we got? Kill Officer Vorton. Lena in the warehouse of the lower ward. Okay. No, we don't want to do that. Actually, all of these quests are back in the other part of Sigil, not in Curst. So, yeah, that's... I'm ready now. Right. We are in the Cursed Underground. And I'm wondering if we went through the dump, if that would have just taken us straight here. Right, everybody. In on the attacks.
Yes.
Ball from Grace,
Well.
you stand back here. Nameless one back here.
I'm gone.
Anna, you back here for now. Okay. Anna over. Now, from the side, Anna. Come on. Take them out, everybody. Come on. Good. No damage done. Stiletto. No, I don't even want to pick that up. And stiletto. Okay. We are in the Cursed Underground. Anna.
Ready.
I need you detecting traps.
Right.
Okay. Enemy sighted. Ignis. Get a...
I'm here. Why not?
Get a missile in. More. Come stand here. Dakon over here.
Your will be done.
Dona. Nice. Right, you
I will
three.
hear you.
Go to town.
Aye. What? Right.
Anna, round here. Why is he going after Anna? Damage done. Okay, good. Oh, we have another one. Everybody, attack.
Aye.
Anna, over here. Oh, what's this up here? One that we can talk to by the looks of it. Anna, that's it. You kite him along. Now stab him in the back. Nice. That was nicely done. Cranium Rat Charm, we will take that. We need to start using some of this stuff. We really do. We're building it all up again. Okay, everybody. Let's head up this way. Oh, we have another Traylon. A red Abishai. It doesn't seem hostile. For whatever reason. Okay, everyone. Actually, no. That's Anna. You
Why
back
not?
here.
Balance. Your path is mine.
What do you? It shall be done.
Okay, we have a few more.
Ready.
Let this one out first. Okay, nameless one. No,
Done.
getting a bit eager there. Let's see if our fighters can take care of it. Fall from Grace, you can help by moving out of the way. Okay, there's a lot of them.
Aye. What?
This one here. Come on. Mort's getting a little bit of damage, but... Okay. Finish it. This is good. This is better.
Right.
Stiletto. Copper Commons. Okay, so it is worth a look. Silver Bracelet. Inventory is full. Of course it is. What have we got? Festal Room Key. I don't think we're going to need that anymore. What's this hairpin? Interesting. Dustman embalming charm. Bone dagger. That's just a basic bone dagger, isn't it? Oh, it's enchanted. Don't want to just throw it away then. Venom's book. And that's the Ignis. Hold on to the Godsman token. Anna, back to you. Where's it gone? Right, everyone, down here for a minute.
Ready.
Anna,
Why not?
go and pick up the silver bracelet. Right, everybody. Let's
Done.
head up here. Right, what the hell have we got here? Some Nuparebos. Whatever a Nuparebo is. Let's take care of these. Ignis,
What is thy bidding?
start us off.
It is I. Your path is mine.
Yeah?
Dakon
Good
and
as
Mort,
done.
stand here. Oh, dearie me. Right, this might be time for a bit more... might be time for a spell. Pacify. Wondering if Pacify would work. Blindness. Ball lightning. 4 glowing spheres, 3 foot in diameter. Damage varies depending on the balls created. Area of effect nearest target. Nope, not what I'm looking for. Black sphere. Cone of cold.
Done.
Let's get you over there.
Endure.
Dakon.
In enduring, grow strong.
Rain of anger. Magical missile that strikes his target. Nope, don't want one of those. Scripture of steel. +1 to hit to all creatures that are friendly. Okay.
I hear your words.
Pass that one. Fall from
I'm
grace.
listening.
What have you got for us? What do you have for us? Core lightning isn't going to work. We have some good heals. I'm not sure how powerful these are, so I don't want to waste the spell either. So Fall from Grace, you just hang
I'm
back
here.
for a moment.
Very well.
Oh,
I will hear you.
yeah, Dakon, I didn't realize you're a little bit hurting there. Take that. 27. Better. More. You have anything? Use the bandage. I thought I saw more bandages somewhere. I did. Give him some more. Okay, whack those up there. Use. Yep, that'll do for now. Right. Now let's try this cone of cold. Oh, nice. Okay. Now,
I'm here.
Balance.
Dakon.
in all things.
take this.
Aye,
Anna,
what?
take this.
Ignis wishes to burn.
Ignis, take this one quickly. How long do they stay frozen for? Okay. Same
do you
again
want
on
now?
this one. Okay, looks like the freeze is wearing off. Okay, doesn't look like I can attack those. Okay, quick check here. Yes. Right, I don't... The cone of cold, did that just turn them all into dumplings? I don't know. Right, we need to see what's going to happen with these. Do they come back or are they dead? And we need to speak to this Red Abishai, but we will do that in the next episode. Thank you all for watching. I do hope you're well, and until next time, take care.